thinking aspects, and also the problem identification, so those things also. And the most importantly, so we will look into the platform, Vadvani platform, which is supported by AI, backend AI will be running, algorithms will be running. So we will be introducing new people to that particular platform also, and how the platform helps you in making your proposal more competent and more strong enough, such a way that you can pitch it properly to the investor. Next. Next. I have been associated with engineering from the last 10 plus years onwards. I'm an alumnus of IIT Kharagpur. My specialization is into VLSI, microelectronics and VLSI design, and I have been associated with a few companies as well, like analog devices synopsis, which are there into VLSI. And despite entrepreneurship, out of passion and out of interest, I have been associated with this particular Vadvani Foundation for the last 2 years. And earlier to that, from 2019, we participated in Innovative FPGA Design Contest also. Innovative FPGA Design Contest, which is conducted by Intel company, Intel Terrace. And there, so we were into grand finals also. And next, Swadeshi Microprocessor Challenge, which was conducted with the first microprocessor developed by IIT Madras, Shakti processor. So there we made some designs on that. And then some products in collaboration with IIT Delhi and IIT Hyderabad as well. So I have been an advisor for a couple of startups also. So this actually in academics, I am a pure more of academician. So these were the few questions. These were the few questions which comes to our mind actually. See, most of the higher education institutions, whether it is engineering or degree, we do have a project, right? So will there be project, right? In the final year, the project will be there. How many of you are comfortable with Telugu? Any? Right. Okay, good. So I'll be using both English and Telugu as well. Right. So in final year project actually, so final year project every year thousands of people are doing final year projects. Thousands, lakhs of students are doing BTech final year projects. But how many such projects are bringing novelty? Or how many such projects are converting into a real-time startup or real product solution? Almost, so it may be less than 5%. Less than 5%. So less than 5%. So not even 5%. And the next, so internships. So how many internships? Or how many internships are stipend based internships in our final year? Or how many internships are getting converted into a real-time ventures? Next.
100 plus cryptos, countless
actually. So now what is
stocks and ETFs and options.
How many people are getting jobs based upon CGPA? No. So if you say that my CGPA is 85% or 89%, 90%, I'm the topper of my college or I'm the topper of my university, none of the people are there. And again, so this CGPA is only for initial purpose. Initial purpose, they only return test not even written interview. So return test 80% and above, 70% and above. After that, again, companies are having their own screening mechanisms. Written test and interview, technical round 1, technical round 2, personal round, so and so. And so, what if such examinations are replaced with hackathons, where if we say that, so if a student is winner of this particular hackathon, they will get opportunity and job. The hackathon will win directly job this coach. No more interviews and no more written tests. And hackathon will test so the complete requirements. And what if failure in innovative projects ideas? So this is hackathon submission of a project, suppose Smart India hackathon or else for any competition, that itself is an achievement. So are they achievement? So we need not be winners, or we need not create some outstanding novel idea తీసుకురావాలి ఇంకెవరు సబ్మిట్ చేయలేదు మొత్తం సో ఫస్ట్ we need to think of it. Anyone wants to give your opinion on this? See, in 5 days మళ్ళీ academic classroom లా కాదు, already you people are way forward. You have participated in different competitions, might have your own participate చేశారు with the help of guidance of your faculty or students or others, so seniors, you have participated. And now here we have gathered so to refine our ideas, to make so our ideas more productive and take it forward. So we expect more of an interaction rather than classroom regular teaching so learning environment. Interaction ఉంటే బాగుంటుంది అని చెప్పేసి అనుకుంటున్నాను. So any comments on this? మైక్ ఇక్కడే ఉంది, మీరు మాట్లాడుకోవచ్చు. ఏమైనా మాట్లాడగలుగుతున్నా? So anyone wants to talk on those things? We invite any opinion, ఏ remark, ఏ comment అయితే కానీ invite చేస్తాం.
We don't want this room to be silent.
Yes ma'am.
Please, we request you to please participate, share your thoughts, so that we also get to understand what you are explaining. Shall we do it? How many of you are with us? Raise your hands. Only few hands are up. What about others? Oh, my voice is audible. Raise your hands. Show the impact after these 5 days. What about others? Good number. Let me know who all want to have a good sleep during these 5 days. Oh, nobody wants to have a good sleep? You need to say that you want to have a sleep. That's what I'm asking. Let us all be interactive and share your ideas so that it will be an eye-opening to other participants as well. Thank you.
So we will start now. Now it's your turn. We will give 15 minutes of time exclusively for you people to comment on this.
Good evening, sir. Myself, Sharan. So, I think I always ask one word. So, currently our business is basically concentrated on 4-year basis, like coding. So, current business is not a coding. It's about how we showcase our skill, our technical skills, our knowledge about marketing and all. So, what do you think is the government and education space? If they want to change our education system to support current generation, not like follow the older generations.
So a lot of changes are being made in curriculum. So starting from schools onwards. So right, so class 6 and class 8, a lot of changes are being made. Suppose so it is in CBSE they are implementing and programming as well in class 6 and class 7 and 8. And such reforms are being done in higher education institution also. One particular minor degree program in innovation, entrepreneurship and design and venture creation is also brought up by AACC, where after this minor degree, the student creates a startup or he registers for his startup, so certificate will be given for him. So, and then innovation minor degree. So such things are being brought across, and also they are trying to integrate AI also. Mathematics, strong mathematical background also across disciplines, all engineering disciplines, not only computer science or BTech in AI. So, but even in civil engineering, mechanical engineering also they want to be it. So, what are things are being done? We will discuss when we have time. But now, right now, I want you people to discuss on this. I want you to express your opinion. So, thank you. Madam, దేనినైనా మాట్లాడండి, ఫైనల్ గోల్ గురించి మాట్లాడండి, సో యూ కెన్ టాక్ ఆన్ యువర్ ఇంటర్న్షిప్ ఆర్ మీరు ఒక ఐడియా ఇవ్వమంటున్నాను. ఐ వాంట్ యూ టు కమ్ అప్ విత్ ఎ సొల్యూషన్. ఇది చేయండి బాగుంటుందా, చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది ఎలా అని చెప్పేసి. Now, intuition is just a bound in the necessary change is just a bound in the unconscious. Yes.
Giving opportunities to iteration. What we have is entrepreneurship right now. Like if someone for initial stage, they are backing up.
Yes.
So we need to use like schedule that. We need to give iteration first. Like iterations in the project. Like if you want to build a product, like I have my own project. I have been iterating from since like 2-3 years. I have been iterating everything. Everything has been built right up to date. But now I'm into the prototype. But we have to iterate the process from the college stage. For just an instance, like let's take our college. We are a directory college, so there are no good supporting team for our college. So we need to initialize like a trading team in the college itself, such that startup will be more successful when the iterations are powerful. From my side.
Good. What is your name?
Why?
So that's a very good suggestion actually. What he's saying is, sir, when students are participating in the first time, if he gets success, that's okay. If he fails, okay. So there should be some support mechanism associated with the student. So try some multiple trainings even after training. So for that there should be some support in the college also. So that is what he's saying. Good. Next. Inka. Still.
Okay. So my name is Abhishek. So first question, we are finding project into a startup. So okay. Why startup phase? Once we look at it, there are a lot of fund issues. So government has initiated MSME funds, centralized funds, and biotech, and lot of funds are there available in the government. So if anyone tries students and find it, they can get the fund. They can utilize IBPA, IBPP, then educating about the private limited LLP, everything. So they will get an idea. So they can utilize that fund and develop. So lack of knowledge is leading problem. So we also we discussed the seniors why you don't change your why you have you not developed your product is so good when you are not developed. He said we don't have a fund to develop. So government has given the IBPP for 2 lakhs fund and 7 lakhs for product. They were not aware. So that they not utilize that fund and develop. So many of them are not aware of this fund. So if anyone teaches in first year or second year, so third year they can apply for the fund and utilize it properly.
What's your name? Abhishek. Good Abhishek. So Abhishek is saying that we need to create awareness to the students in first year and second year itself. That's the final year there are opportunities startup with the first year, second year also. If we could create awareness regarding the funding resources or the prototyping, etc., then the students may develop interest or passion. Good question. Next.
So good morning, I'm Vishnu. So whenever I saw the first client, I really got excited. What if our final year project become a real startup? It is what exactly I want to implement in our curriculum. And in this AI era, AI is doing all the boring stuff which we don't want to do, like coding or anything which is very hard. And as humans, what our responsibility is to think innovatively and come up with new ideas. And we have to give work to AI. So most of the people are concerning about losing jobs due to AI. But it gives new opportunity to think innovatively. So in our educational curriculum, so if we implement these things, instead of teaching the coding or any other things, so if they implement to how to start a startup, how to think innovatively, so it's just a 5 days bootcamp. What if it becomes 4-year curriculum? It create wonders. So it's my opinion.
good question. So creative thinking or innovative thinking, so AI cannot replace those things. It may do all those things, but creative thinking we only need to do. And again, so that's a very good suggestion. And girls,
Hello everyone, I am Usha. Presently, I have been facing a problem with a lot of work given by the lecturers in the colleges. Most of the colleges give a lot of I'm sorry for that. Myself, Anushka. So, presently I have been facing a problem at the work given by the faculty, assignments, records. In my point of view, I feel like they are of no use because most of them write and they just copy by seeing the PDFs we just send. And it is also time consuming. So, in my opinion, they should spend this time in making us learn some new skill every semester. So, what do you think about this? They have to improve this thing most of it.
Hello. Yeah, I'm faculty of Sharifus University. See, without learning basics, okay, for areas you make, for that basics is required. And as you have taken the engineering admission, so minimum basics are required. So for that we ask to write assignments, records and all. Okay, don't think that it's a waste of time. For learning purpose we do that. If we are copying from somebody else, then it is no doubt.
What I think is, they can make tests on that.
Yeah,
On a particular assignment.
yeah, we will be having internals also, right?
Yes, we have internal knowledge.
So how much serious you are taking that matters. Yes. When you are writing assignment, if you are reading it properly and writing, then you feel it's a part of your
Besides,
life.
I feel like they have to make us learn some new skill every
That's the
semester.
reason in curriculum we have added design thinking as one subject. Okay.
That is, I feel like they have to start it from first year itself.
good ma. So the faculty who are here, including myself, వాళ్ళు ఏమన్నారంటే రికార్డ్స్ తీసేయమంటారు. రికార్డ్స్ ఆల్రెడీ రాసేసి అబ్జర్వేషన్ రాసి మళ్ళీ రికార్డ్ కోసం స్లైడ్ అంతా కూర్చొని
No, that's not what I mean.
I have an answer to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you know what was the initial way of learning when you were as a kid? How did you learn your alphabets? What was the mode of learning it?
Practicing it daily.
How did you practice that?
Practicing daily.
How did you do that?
Remember.
You have repeatedly written it, right? Why did we do that in the initial stages of learning? Because practice makes you understand and learn it better, right? So, faculty usually give you assignments. You don't please think that it is waste of time. The only reason for giving the assignments is at least to make you learn few concepts which are very essential, which are connected with the other courses that you are going to have in 4 years of program. See, there are few concepts, even if you skip, there is no harm. But there are few concepts you have to learn it because you have to correlate them with the other courses. That is the only intent. And we always expect that you do it with heart. Don't copy anything. Okay? That is not the smart kids' way of working. Do you accept?
Yes,
Yeah, that is the only reason. And when you feel that it is waste of time, you convince your faculty. Always, any faculty is approachable. You can always convince them, saying that this is what I am doing different. So please give me some relaxation in doing this. They are open for it. How many faculty are there here? Can I see? So are we open for that? Definitely, as a faculty, I am open for it. Thank you.
Ma'am, here we'll be saying it's okay, but again, university. But at least, ma'am, if we. Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
I guess most of them here copy the assignments all the time.
Yes. So we won't get a solution for this now. There are people from both the ends actually. So we'll move on to the next. So on the fifth day you can pitch a good solution on this also. Right. Next, we have 5 more minutes. Right.
So, first not student, not faculty. Parent need to know. So, because student can implement the idea, but without parent support, he can't do anything. He or she can't do anything. And the parent need to know. And when implementing the idea, he fails. He or she might be faced to students. Parents might be thinking of that. Why to take this when they are on the job? See, from the starting of the childhood of the kid, parents are suggesting them to do a job, and even the faculty, university, any respected institution, training them to do a job, not a startup or any business. So I am saying that make it curriculum to them, and I have to parents also. This is my solution.
So yes, you are saying. Yes. So it doesn't happen with the startups. I mean, the ideas fail, but the ideas are getting success, and the ideas are getting funding. Even on that also, students are not ready to pursue their career after the BTech program. So I have seen a few students actually who got success in this hackathons, and they got funding also from 2 lakhs to 20 lakhs, and they did a very good project also. But again, so they got into the jobs more, so because of various reasons. Yes, there is some necessity actually. So I mean, these are the programs so which are towards entrepreneurship.
And some from India to America.
True. But it takes some time. Things are changing now. But maybe we may not expect the shift actually, rapid shift actually. So smoothly maybe transition. Next.
And also, as my friend said, not about the person. As a CS student, what's the level of engineering drawing? I asked.
We will discuss it. So we have 5 days of time. We will discuss it today. We will discuss it today.
I think so. In innovation, success is like it shows that the result is important. Where the failure shows why it is important. When coming to the if you see that the failure is always the result of lot of results. The failure shows the variable data from where and failure gives us a valid data. We can use the data to develop a project into a current thing. So if we just use the data by experimenting, by taking the real challenges, by implementing the real challenge and the experimenting methods, it will make us very important, like the innovative power. Because the startup always has a lot of big things. So if you see about the failure, always realize the success. And my intention about the question is I think the intention of the session is to seek opportunity to learn from rather than getting opportunity to success. This is
So what Dikshit is saying is, so I mean every one of us, so we will be keen to listen to the success stories actually. So not the failure stories. What he is saying is, sir, I mean, the people, many of the people they are failing multiple times. So why can't we gather that information and why can't we so do some analysis on why the people are failing and why can't we use that such that so the next people will I mean, they're not failing. So I can see this failing as a learning opportunity. Why we are more focused towards only success only. So why can't I see this failure also? And also the people who fail multiple times and then after that they get success then so those people will be very strong compared to the people who are getting success in the very early stage. Yes. So so if what Dikshit has said is right, one girl wants to speak.
So actually not to just build a project, to build a market or an enterprise product, we need to strictly follow the design thinking principles, right from the analytic phase, understanding the real problems being faced by the stakeholders or the end users. So we get to know this when we attended the SH finale, that we need, no matter how strong we are in technical, but we need to have some domain knowledge and do vast research, secondary research. But as students, while managing our academics, we don't have much time to do all the secondary research to make our project being compromise all the hurdles to get into the market. How can I expect a graduate student to build a real successful startup?
Yes, actually in design thinking, empathy is the most essential where we step into the shoes of other people. So regarding how to design, and also it should be customer centric actually. And what you are asking is, so in the academics when we are loaded with a lot of this subjects or labs and everything else, so how can we expect to cover all these particular areas? It can be done actually, so it can be done. So when we focus more on identification of problem first rather than solution. So most of us are more focused towards solution only. Most of us are focused more on integrating AI into the solution. Most of us are too much concentrated of designing our own technical expertise. If we are very good at Android, app development, so immediately we'll be developing an app. So without thinking, how far it will be useful for the people. Those things will be covering in this particular 5 days of sessions. So small frustration is the one thing which most of you have said. So regarding yes, ma'am, we'll give you opportunity, but not now. We'll continue with the session. Yes. So small frustrations, maybe big frustrations for you people. So whether it is record writing or drawing for computer science student, or how to learn all these better things. So while managing our academics or sports, cultural activities. And see, these are mainly curiosity, imagination, experiences, observations. So with a lot of observations, you have made a few questions here. And so one particular student was saying, so why can't we make failures as learning experiences? So how to make people so take it so easily when they fail. So these are the things actually. Next. And most of us so look into that particular so the tip of the iceberg, or else the success which is there. So but the failures, or else the struggle. So the hard work that is being kept by the people, and also the new people also. So who are the participants of this Smart India Hackathon, or the winners of the Smart India Hackathon? You might have struggled a lot in finding out the time for preparation, or in finding out the time for writing such proposals or presentations, or else so the time, the hard work you have made so to appear for the finals. So all those things, that will not be visible. So the only visible thing so will be outside is that so the winners or else the participation. Next slide. So next slide. Yes. Now, can anyone try? So, one particular girl is asking an opportunity to talk. Can you try that? Previous one, yes, that is. Is it clear? Yes. Anyone?
Building an entrepreneurial mindset among students is like training them to read jumbled words even with mess and imperfections. They can still make sense and frame solutions.
See, the words are jumbled and also there were some spelling mistakes also, but even then you have figured it out. So most of you people might have figured out so what is written there. So the next. Next. Right. Now this one. From the starting rows. No, even if it is wrong, that's okay. You may try it.
In daily life, we faces with confusion, incomplete information and unexpected turns. Yet the human brain has a remarkable capacity to make sense of chaos. We don't analyze, for perfect clarity. Instead, we make guesses, context, clarity and to process until something clicks.
Anyone else wants to try this?
In daily life, we are cascaded with confusion, incomplete information, and unexpected turns. Yet the human brain has the remarkable capacity to make sense of chaos. We don't always wait for the perfect clarity. Instead, we make guesses, context, carry, and to process until something clicks.
Next slide. So this is what is written there. So next step. So 5 statements are mentioned there. In the second statement, one word is also missing. Whereas in the remaining all statements, so all words are arranged there, but jumbled. So I want you people to identify and then you can read it. And second statement, you need to add one more word also.
In every problem, hides an opportunity.
Yes, you will repeat it again.
In every problem, hides an opportunity.
So anyone else wants to try the first statement again? Now we are not stopping you from using mobile phones. You can use your mobile phones also.
In every opportunity, in every problem, opportunity hides.
Next, one more student for the first statement.
An opportunity hides in every problem.
Next. Second statement. There. Second one.
Small ideas can make big change.
Small ideas can make big changes.
Anyone else on second statement? Third statement. Third statement on curiosity. Yes.
Curiosity always drives learning deeper.
Small steps sometimes create big changes.
Next. Anyone else? Last.
Good innovators observe problems before solving.
Yes, anyone else wants to try again? Next. So, see, we need more active participation. So, you are saying that, sir, we don't want to write assignments as people are copying. We don't want records. We don't want engineering drawing. We are proactive. We can learn and how to learn all these things. So, if you are not including in curriculum, and now this is a place ecosystem to learn. Now you need to be proactive, right? You need to show your proactiveness. If you are not proactive, again we'll give assignments here also. We'll ask you to write something on records again. But no, it won't be not there. So you need to be proactive. So if the serious aspirants, the serious entrepreneurs or the serious innovators, they need to be proactive always. So if you are not proactive, if you are not interacting, so you may miss the opportunity. So even though you are hardworking, you are dedicated, you are strong, technically strong enough, if you are not proactive and if you are not ready to open up, so you may lose the opportunities. So now, the learning objectives is, so map your personal goals and ambitions and understand why entrepreneurship is vital. See, this particular session is not only for the people who want to become founders or CTOs or CEOs, entrepreneurs. No, they are not both. I mean, entrepreneurship course or startup classes or the Smart India hackathon. These are not meant only for the people who want to become innovators or only for the people who want to have their own startups. No, it is for every individual. Every individual who is pursuing higher education or who is not pursuing higher education. So they need to develop this thinking. So entrepreneurial thinking, or innovative thinking, critical thinking, analytical thinking. So these are the skills which should be useful for you. So in job also, not only for entrepreneurship. So even for your job, or even if you go for higher education, there are also some skills which be useful for you. And definitely 100% skills will be useful. Next. See, these are the things that you may be knowing. The businesses which have started at very small scale. So very small scale. For example, this one, so Haldiram's. So it started in 1937. So the shop in Banpur is a small place, and now so the business is about 8,870 crores. So not only this, it's like the Facebook also started from campus session. And also when Uber is there, Ola is there, and the Rapido, so it also got its market. So they made small. So they made small modifications and they also captured the market. So next. Next. Yes. So, I mean, you know about all those big changes actually now. We have come across one particular student whose name is Aditya. So, Aditya. So, we have interacted with him a couple of months back actually. So, he's from Tamil Nadu. And he started coding, he's practicing coding, so at the age of 8, 9, he started coding. And he started on his own startups. And he got to Guinness World Records also. So from then onwards, he started working on this, his own ideas actually. So he started working on some soap analysis like he developed some patents also. He was successful actually. And like Aditya, there were a lot of stories. And then there was one particular student from Hyderabad itself. I don't remember his name. So he was a participant in Samsung. So Samsung Solve for Tomorrow Challenge. How many are familiar with this? How many of you have heard about this? Samsung Solve for Tomorrow competition. So in the first edition in 2020-21, they used to give a funding of 1 crore actually. So for the top 4 teams, so they used to give 1 crore. Now I think they are giving around 50 to 60 lakhs every day they will be collecting. So it is open for the people from around 17, 16 years to 21, 22 years like that. So one particular idea, so the winners of Samsung Solve for Tomorrow 2021 edition is the girls team. 3 girls, PUC 1, class 11. So they were the winners of that edition. And so their idea was on sanitary pads like that. So they were the winners. And there were students from MHU. And another student who won on the same edition. So he is again from class 4, I think so. So he developed a solution, IoT-based solution where it can give some alarm or some messages to the caretakers of aged people. So when they are falling or when they are not good, so the message will be given. So those are the 2 ideas which got selected for the accreditation. So now here, so entrepreneurial skills are required for all students. So without taking into consideration the field, so that is what we are saying. And these skills are essential only for those who want to become. No, it is only a myth actually. So it is only looking perspective, and we should not treat this as an entrepreneurship. So there are some courses also, design thinking courses, as Anand was saying, and entrepreneurship courses are also there. So we should not consider these courses as only academic courses. 3 credits or 4 credits, you should not consider that. So we need to apply this in our final year projects and also for all the competitions in which we are participating. So all jobs of future will require so these better things, creative thinking or analytical thinking or so having some entrepreneurial mindset, etc. Next slide, sir. Next slide. Yes. So this is regarding the Bhavani Foundation and the initiative which is being done by the Bhavani Foundation. And next slide, sir. Yes. So Dr. Ramesh Bhavani, so he is around 80. So he's around 80 actually. So he's one of the pioneers who started his journey into artificial intelligence. So then he's Padma. And what he did is, so he has given 80% of his earnings to this particular foundation activities. So to inculcate skilling, entrepreneurship, and also for artificial intelligence. So that is how they developed this particular entrepreneurship platform also. And he is the chairman of Symphony AI. So this Bhavani Foundation, so it is a not-for-profit organization. So but Symphony AI, so it is a commercial so a product which they are developing. So whatever the earnings he is making from that type of Symphony AI, so are around about 80%. So he is investing in this particular Bhavani Foundation, such that the people will learn as much about entrepreneurship and also skills. Next. So they have a presence across the world actually. So previous. Yes. So Bhavani Foundation is working in this particular 4 verticals. One particular vertical is entrepreneurship vertical. So on this platform we are working for the next 5 years. And the next is skilling is another vertical actually. So we developed platform again. So this platform is available on Swine Plus also. So it is again free of cost. So they have developed some AI based interviews also. So then they were working in this particular innovation research. So one particular collaboration maybe is so IIT Hyderabad, so one innovation network, and they have such things and Madras, Bombay, also IIT Madras, IIT Bombay. And it's government digital transformation, so working on upskilling and government organizations, especially a lot of activities are being done. Activities like this, so AICTE initiations for higher education as well as for schools as well. Yes. So now this is what so we will be learning. So this is it. We'll focusing. We start with design thinking. So the next we move on to the problem identification. So the next is customer identification and validation. So see the first 3 steps. So we are not discussing about the solution. We are not discussing about the idea. We are not discussing about the prototype. The first the main important are these things. So the first is the problem identification is the crucial one. If you want to have a sustainable startup or sustainable solution, so we need to focus more on problems actually. So identification of the problem is the most important thing. So first is design thinking aspects. The next is identification of the problem identification is customer identification and validating the problem, whether it is really existing, whether it is faced by multiple people or only a single group of people. So what exactly it is? Next comes the solution idea generation. So brainstorming, consultations, and so feedbacks. So we will be coming into arriving at a solution. And the next is opportunity competition mapping. We will discuss about the technical terms like total addressable market and services applicable in the market. So TAM, SAM, SOM. So those things. And also we will be having some discussions on the financial aspects also. And next is the business modeling, the revenue models. So all those things. Lean canvas is one very important thing where we will have a focus and we'll try to do some hands-on work on that. And next is financial management for profitability. See, startups will survive if we earn revenue. We should not see that. So we are working on this problem to serve the nation or to serve the society or serve the people or someone else. So the first what we need to expect is the money, revenue. So we need to have a very clarity on this particular thing. So the startup gets success only when it has a strong revenue model. And after that, maybe after 5 years or 10 years, so you can contribute to the society, you can contribute to the people who are in need of your solution. But starting for the first 2 years or 3 years or 5 years, so we need to expect revenue. So this is what the final dimension is venture idea. So the on platform itself, so we'll be submitting all the sort of all these things we're doing on the platform. So which is backed by AI. So ultimately it gives you a presentation also. So we'll have presentations also today. Next slide. Next slide. Right. So this is an introductory part, sort of a 5 days session.
Now,